Hi, fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see why is your person staying quiet, why is there no contact between you and this individual, why are they ignoring you, what's going on with them. It is going to be a general reading. If you have a personal one, feel free to reach and inquire. My email is going to be listed below the video. Okay, there is some healing that needs to happen. There's some healing that needs to take place right now. Your person might be feeling very hurt. Your person might be taking the time and the space to heal themselves, to rejuvenate, replenish their energy. This is someone who can be a little bit of an introvert, okay, and from time to time this is someone who might withdraw into themselves and they just need that time. The Four of Cups in reverse. It's actually a good sign because it signals to you, if you have been experiencing a stagnation with this person, it signals that there is, that there's movement in the energies. There's a movement. You'll receive contact, you'll receive communication from this person. They will respond. They might potentially, there's an awareness as well with the Four of Swords in reverse. So maybe this time apart, this time of withdrawal, and this time of no contact, no communication is really, it's becoming a lot more aware of the role that they play in this relationship, the type of a relationship that they want, whether or not they're emotionally available, whether or not they're ready for a relationship. So I think it's good. In a way, it's really good because it's bringing more awareness, okay, and it's really illuminating to them what they want. It's giving you and this person a better understanding of each other, how you deal with conflict, how you deal with any sources of attention in your life. And it's just, I'm also seeing that this person potentially might be holding on to something from the past. So they may have been triggered by something you've said or done, and this person is holding on to something that they're still suffering from, but they're trying to let this thing go, whatever it is. I feel like what you have with this person is refreshingly different, okay, and it has potential, it has long-term potential, but I do see that there is some sort of hurt, some sort of pain in the energies, something that they're suffering from. So they may have to heal some wounds. Something you said might have also triggered this person, like you didn't know, okay, and there may be some things that this person hasn't shared with you, but again, I think, and in a way, I think it's shining light onto, some of the darker aspects of their personalities, or shining light onto some of the darkness that they're holding on to. But this does feel refreshingly different, and you feel that as well. It does feel like this has long-term potential, like this has longevity, right? King of Swords brings in communication, but he is seen as someone who's a bit blunt, okay? He speaks the truth, so, no sugarcoating anything. So I do see that this person is will come in with contact, will come in with communication that is going to bring you a lot of clarity, that is going to make you aware of this person's feelings, make you aware of their intentions, their expectations. This person is going to speak the truth. So they're coming in and they're going to tell you, what upset them, what hurt them, or why they need a time on their own. They're going to tell you, what they want with this connection and what they want moving forward. So they're coming in and they're speaking their truth, okay? And it's good because I think it's going to bring a lot of clarity. It's going to bring a lot of, it's going to answer a lot of questions. It's going to clear the air between the both of you. And it's going to give you a better understanding of, what this could be, what this is, and what it could be as well. Okay, Six of Cups, but it's in reverse. I do think that, there is something that your person is holding on to that I feel like they are having a hard time letting go of. And I think this is like a childhood, like an emotional trauma, a childhood hurt, a childhood pain. It could be something that it could be like an emotional behavioral patterns that they've developed from an early age, and they keep recycling. So for example, when relationships maybe start getting, they may be afraid of commitment, and when relationships, connections start getting serious, this person, you know, acknowledges it subconsciously and then pulls away. Okay, so you know, that's a pattern that they indulge in, and they might not be aware of it, or they may, but it, you know, does hinder things, it does sabotage things. This is going to be a slow-moving connection, and I see that this is someone who wants to take their time. The other reason as to why they may have pulled away is this person may felt a little bit of pressure, okay? Pressure to jump into a relationship with you, pressure, you know, to get to know you, pressure to move these things forward. They may also be really heavily focused on their career right now, improving their financial situation, something to do with finances. So if they're like doing any property investments, or just trying to improve that aspect of their life in general, this is where a lot of their focus and their attention is going right now. They may want a relationship, but they may not necessarily feel like they have the time for it, which is why I see that this person is wanting to, you know, slow the pace. And you maybe, I feel like something to do with the pacing of the relationship, the pacing of this connection. Maybe you're someone who wanted to quicken the pace, and that felt a little bit rushed for this person's energy. I've got a whole bunch of cards that have just flown out here, and I think that's important. 9 and 10, there will be some communication coming in for some of you. 9 to 10 days from this reading. Okay, it could be 9 and 10 hours from this reading, from when you hear this reading. It could also be like a nighttime communication that comes in nighttime, around 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. tonight, possibly for some of you, not for all of you. They do feel bad about not necessarily contacting you, not communicating, or not being responsive. They feel guilty. They're not doing anything wrong, but I feel like there's a lot of pain in the energies that they need to work through and process. And I think this is someone who pulls away. They are coming up a little bit introverted, someone who likes to, you know, who likes to have that time to themselves, who likes to think things through, who likes to kind of pull away to protect their energy, rejuvenate their energy. But I'm also seeing that, yeah, I feel like they got triggered. They have been triggered. And look, it may not have been anything you've said or done. It may have been, you know, someone else that they were involved in, okay? Not necessarily in a romantic aspect. You know, like a close friend or a colleague might have triggered them, and as a result, because they're feeling a little bit sensitive and they're feeling, you know, triggered right now, your relationship may have suffered because of it. But this person, I feel like they've got a lot going on emotionally. I'm also seeing that this person is kind of taking the time right now. They may even have called in a few days sick. They may have even called in like a few sick days at work. I'm just seeing that this is someone who's feeling a little bit, who's alienating or isolating themselves right now. There's pain and hurt in their energy. This person, yeah, I feel like it's brought back repressed memories or repressed emotions here. And this is someone who, they may be even having bad dreams about this, okay? Someone who I feel like they internalize their emotions. They do, and it's brought back a lot of emotions or memories that were buried. They may have had a bad breakup, okay? They may have had a bad breakup, a bad separation from their previous relationship, one that was very painful, not healthy, and ended on a very volatile note. And maybe they've never properly healed from that, and this person doesn't necessarily want to go back to something like that, okay? They could also have, they may not have grown up in a very stable emotional environment, and this person may have like abandonment issues, okay? So them pulling away from you was essentially them protecting their energy, because in their mind they think relationships, you know, are going to result in abandonment, or, you know, just in case this connection does result in abandonment and rejection, this person pulled away from you first to protect their energy, if you know what I mean. So this is someone who, you know, indulges. So prematurely they've pulled away, prematurely they stopped contact communication, so that you don't get to hurting them first, you don't get to pull away first, you don't get to ghost them first, you don't get to, you know, not communicate. So potentially someone who does or can indulge in behavioral or emotional patterns that sabotage, hinder connections, they will come back. Okay, they will come back with the Knight of Wands. And there's this enthusiastic return on their part as well. So you will hear from them, you will receive contact, communication that comes in very quickly. You've got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. And these knights could not be more than opposite from each other. I feel like this person, I do see that they're, you know, keen to come back. They're keen and enthusiastic to come back, but I do see that they want to take things slow. Okay, this isn't someone who wants to rush. Look, they want a relationship, but they might not be emotionally available right now, or, you know, they just want to take things slow so that they end up getting hurt, or they don't end up hurting you in the process as well. I also see that this person is, sometimes they go in, like, sometimes they don't know if they're coming or going. They go in different directions. The energy feels a little bit like it's neither here or there. They're all over the place. There is a little bit of resistance in the energies as well. So maybe this person doesn't necessarily want a relationship right now. Maybe they're not available for a relationship right now. They also feel like maybe the two of you are two very different people. There is a bit of cold air, cold energy that's being emitted from them. So they're leaving you out in the dark about something. Okay, something you should know about this person, about their upbringing, their childhood, or about their previous relationship, that is going to give you a lot of insight into who they are and why they act like the way they act. I'm seeing that they have to embrace some more of their flaws, okay? Because some of their flaws, they have to embrace them and use them. Your flaws can be used as a strength, you know, they're not necessarily a weakness. They can be used as a strength, so they need to embrace some of that. I'm also seeing that there is room, okay? Three of Wands, there's room in this connection for it to be something more, okay? For this to be something more than what it is, okay? There's room for the both of you to grow and expand on this, but you both obviously need to have to want to do this. I do see that this person is someone who can be very sweet, very caring, very gentle, but they don't always show that side, okay? This is someone who I feel like, you know, they put on a bit of a, they wear this emotional armor, so they come across as someone a little bit cold and distant and emotionally detached, but underneath it they do have a very sweet, gentle side to them, and they're aware of that. So it's like a protective mechanism here. There is long-term potential, there is stability in the energies, there is potential, possibly towards the end of the year. This is someone whom you could potentially end up, you know, being involved in a relationship with. So if it starts off casually, it will eventuate into something long-term. Okay, but it does feel a little bit, you know, on the slower side, slow moving energy, slower pacing, because they don't want to rush anything. They want to take their time. Alright guys, these are your messages. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Bye.